looking for our first stop on our adventures over the next 3 days. A couple of things about housekeeping. One, if you do have a problem, as early as possible, please contact one of the marshals so they know what's going on. For this afternoon's events on the quiz, we're going to put all the team names in a hat. If you've got a spare person in your car, and then we're going to do a car swap where you can go and sit in somebody else's car and you get half their points back to your team. So it gives you an opportunity to get to meet other people and get to know people, to network as we know it. This evening, if you come to the control point of the hotel on the way back, you'll be given your task for this evening before we go to the pub. Maybe you need it before you go to the pub. If you can have, before you leave, if you can hand me your Bertie the Bear quiz. For all you 8-year-olds, hopefully you've completed it by now. Okay, on to the reason for being here. I'd like to call up Diana Moran after we finish, we go downstairs, sort the cars out for the photo, and the press are meant to be here at 2 o'clock to take some photos. See if they turn up. Okay, Diana Moran, Green Goddess. Thank you.
Thank you very much for inviting me to be here. I have to tell you that it was my son who got me involved in this. He should have been here today. Some of you may know him. He's in your business as well. He's a white hat. And his name is Tim Moran, ex-Cisco, ex-Verisign, and the like. So Tim can't be here today, so I'm here. No, not as his substitute, but as well as. Anyhow, I just been learning more about you. And here you are, going from Brighton to Blackpool, and I gather that's approximately 600 miles. And there are 63 of you. And there are 2 brave cyclists. And I thought, yeah, what are they going to be doing? So I'm told they're going to do a more direct route than you. Anyhow, fantastic that you're doing it. So for NSPCC and for Childline, and absolutely superb that you're doing it. I gather this is the 3rd year you've done it. And the first year, which was abroad, I think that was Venice, wasn't it? And you raised, Nice was the first one. Right, Nice was the first one, 20k. Then there's the second one, 30k, and I'm told by everyone concerned here that it's going to be 50k this time. So I sincerely hope for your sakes that it is. And I gather there are 6 vets here from the, not those sort of vets, veterans. Who were the 6 vets who did it last time? And the cyclist is the other one. God, he can't put his hand up, can he? Watch out. Anyhow, fantastic. Well done for you to be doing all of that. So then I thought, now what is all this white hat business about? So I asked one of you other fellas when I first came this morning, and I gather you are the good guys in the business, and I gather the others are the black caps. Quite right too. And of course that white cap business goes back to films, and it's the same as in theatre with us. It's always good guys who wear the white hats, so keep on with the good work. Thanks very much indeed for doing it, and I hope you've all got lots of sponsorship and that you do make a lot of money. I love cars. I come from a family with my father and my brother. They've collected vintage cars. I've got a brother at the moment who, I mean, he'll go into a field and he'll see a scrap of metal there. And before you know it, he's made an offer for the scrap of metal, which happens to be the chassis of a Bristol car. And then he gradually builds up. And he's got, he has to turn him over, he can't obviously afford to keep him. Who's got the little Austin 7 down there? That's it. It's not exactly like that. It's not. I thought the block was here for him. He said it's nothing. Anyhow, just have a smile. My brother, as I say, he's an absolute car-mad freak. And his sister is a bit of a keep-fit nut. And he said to me the other day, you know, sis, he said, I know I'm getting older because I realise that if I like myself to a car, the old bodywork's getting a bit rusty. It all needs a bit of an overhaul. And he said the engine, well, the old ticker, it's not quite like it used to be. And he said the eyesight. I don't quite see as clearly as I used to. And the old horn, yeah, I don't hear that quite so well either. He said, but the worst thing of all is, every time I cough, the backfire exhaust goes on. So anyhow, I hope nothing backfires on you and the exhaust stuff works all right for all of you through this. And I wish you all the very best of luck with the journey. Fantastic.